Good evening everyone and welcome to VSL's 2010 Car Championship. We're here for a one-shot qualifying for a 5-lap race to determine the grid for a 25% race. Currently we're on board with Speed Senna going through Sector 2, obviously here at Silverstone in the beautiful McLaren with his Ayrton Senna helmet. We've had Lee retire, he had a small spin, so I think yeah, that was him just giving up, as it is a one shot obviously, so you only get one chance at doing your lap. But yeah, we're going to go through Maggots and Beckett's now on board with the McLaren. Obviously not as much downforce as today's cars, but still a decent amount to get through there. Small lift. If you go down the hanger straight now, current top three: Speed Senna, Speed Y-Racer, Speed Iceman. Into the final sector now. Bit of curb on the inside there, maybe a bit too much. Y-Racer has actually got past through that. As we now jump on board with him, he is in the Red Bull. Going up to the final corner now. And it's going to be Y-Racer followed by Senna, Iceman, and we'll see the rest of the grid in a minute. But yeah, there we go. Speed Y-Racer takes the pole position for the 5-lap race here at Silverstone. Stolen towards the end, really. But yeah, as we can see the full grid now, it goes from Y-Racer, Senna, Iceman, Kev, Ahmed, Robo Jeep, Lee, and then Speed 19 who got disqualified. Now we're going to head into a 5-lap race to determine a reverse grid, I think it is, for a 25% race. So here we go then, cars are on the grid. Hopefully we'll have a clean race. Obviously this does determine the grid, so you might see a few bumps just to try and get those positions. But hopefully everything is clean, which we like to see. Just wait for the guys to ready up. Here we go then, 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 lights, bit of a wait, lights out and away we go. Y-Racer gets off to a decent start, but Senna has actually passed him. He's going to lead the pack into turn 1. Hopefully not too many collisions, few people going wide, doesn't look like anything major. Robo Jeep has actually lost it there, I think. Yet he is out of the race. Few Red Bulls at the back, that looks like Y-Racer and Iceman, who have maybe had contact. Not very good for Christian Horner there. But yeah, it's currently Senna with a 2-second lead over Kev, followed by Ahmed, who they're going side by side. And then also Lee in the background getting involved. Ahmed's now round. Looks like a bit of contact. Maybe he wasn't seen on the inside. Y-Racer at the back at the minute there after that early contact. Senna now going down the national pit straight into Cops. Will he take it flat out? Small lift on the apex, nothing too major though. 2.3 seconds to Kev now. Knighton behind Kev, quite close with Lee. But yeah, bit of a spread around the field now. Obviously an early collision between a few of the cars. But here we go then. So will Lee be able to get the slipstream on the McLaren down into Stowe? He's going to think about going around the outside. Knighton defends the inside. He's not quite ahead, and he's actually round in fact. Very good move around the outside. Knighton's going to try and make a switch back into the final few corners, but he's got the grip to do it. Down the inside at the final corner, beautiful little battle going on here between the McLaren and the Red Bull. Knighton defends that inside. This is for P3 as well, running onto the grass a little bit there. Lee gets a penalty. Bit of a lock up, goes deep into the corner. Ooh, lots of oversteer there. He's just got to set himself up now for the Wellington straight. It appears to have dropped back a little bit now. Ahmed right on the back of Lee. Hopefully he can try and make a move now down into Brooklands. He's going to go down the inside, I think. Here he goes. Not quite on the brakes late enough to make the move stick. But yeah, lovely little free car battle going on here. Currently it's Senna leading by 3 seconds from Kev. And then Speed, Nineston. They are the top three at the moment. But we're focusing more on this battle currently. As we go through turn 9, the famous Cops Corner. Ahmed runs very wide there. He's lucky to not get a penalty. Let's go through Maggots and Beckett's now. Should the dirty air play any effects? Not really, no. Lee seems to get away a bit there though. He didn't brake until much further into the corner than what Ahmed did. So he's been able to get away from Ahmed. He's now on the back of Speed Knighton for the final podium position. Into Stowe they go. Kicks up a bit of grass again. Will he be able to make a move into the chicane? Behind though, Iceman and Y-Racer, who had contact in the early stages of the race, they're now battling it out. Senna sets the fastest lap of a 1:30.3. He's now flying ahead, 3.3 seconds ahead now. In that lovely Senna helmet, obviously with the name Senna anyway. But yeah, here we go, the two McLarens fighting for the wooden spoon right now. Y-Racer running the inside into turn 1. Not too much change here. We look up the grid again to this 3-car battle, 4P3. Leave a bit of a twitch on the exit. It's going to cost him all the way down the Wellington straight now. Ahmed goes onto the inside. Lee doesn't defend. And there we go. Lee's now going to switch back. Really close. Hand goes up there, so there must have been contact as they go into Luffield. Now into Woodcote. But yeah, so Lee holds the position from Ahmed. Hopefully he can make another move though. So they go down the old start finish straight, the national pit straight, into Cops Corner. Ahmed seems to be struggling a bit more with the car through the corners. So as long as he can get a clean run out of Maggots and Beckett's, chance of passing. But he's on the grass a bit and he's lost the car. He had to come off the throttle quite a lot there. We move our attention to Lee and Knighton for that P3 position. There's yellows somewhere. Let's get the map up actually. There we go, that's much better. So yeah, so we can see that currently our biggest gainer is Knighton with 5 positions gained in just 4 laps. But here we go, he's about to lose one of them I think. He's coming under massive pressure from the Red Bull. Lee just lets off a little bit into turn 1, doesn't want to make a move there. He's got a big straight obviously to try and complete the move. He's got to make sure that he has a clean exit out of the loop section. Iceman gets a 2-second time penalty. But yeah, Speed Knighton just gets away a bit there. He's still within the seconds. Ahmed not that far behind, just bouncing around that second mark at the moment. 3.6 seconds for the lead now. Bit of a lock up there from Lee. Seems to be doing that quite regularly. But yeah, of course no ERS or anything like that on these cars, so it's all down to really the skill of the driver more than anything. And obviously fuel mix. That was near enough, if not flat, through Cops Corner there. Really impressive stuff. That Adrian Newey design. Through Maggots and Beckett's. Down the gear and down 2. Now got to focus on that exit. He seems to have a better exit there. Let's now go into Stowe. Into the chicane. He's right up the back end of that McLaren now. Near enough pushing him round the corner. As we now enter the final lap. Still Speed Senna leading 4 seconds now from Kev. From this little battle between the McLaren and the Red Bull. As actually Speed Knighton has just got a 2-second time penalty. So that could play into the hands of Lee, who I think's also got a penalty. So this could definitely go down towards who has more of a penalty now. Ahmed has dropped down a little bit now compared to where he was. He was bouncing around 9/10 before. Seems to be dropping back a little bit now. Still though, speed standout. We do have to give him at least some sort of... Been faultless in this race so far. Hopefully he